And hello, everyone. We are live.
Hello.
Hello. Who is that? Whoa,
Hello. Whoa.
Oh,
whoa. Who is
Well,
this
who's that guy?
mysterious man we have with us?
who are you talking about?
That is unusual.
Hi, I'm Luke. As you can see, it says right there. Wait, can they see that?
Yeah, they can.
This is
They can see it.
they
Oh, shoot,
yes.
that's me.
Hey, we got Luke here from the RIP tour
That's
and
me.
the
You don't have my
YouTube channel
Luke.
formerly known as Luke.
God. Yeah. Hi.
Really dug deep for the name.
Yeah. I
What's
really
up,
thought
chat?
about it. What's up? 3 people. Yep, I'm the third.
It's crazy.
Welcome. Wow, now I got the widescreen. So hey, what's up?
Yeah, I still got that vertical screen life, but what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do with that?
Whatever.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'm being unprofessional. I'm supposed to do the setup.
Well, we've never been the most professional.
That's
so
true. It
Hey,
wouldn't be
who
ours
cares?
Yeah.
if it was
Yeah.
professional.
It's our brand.
What was I supposed to do again?
You're supposed to start the show.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah, so as you can see, we're joined by Luke, the one and only. I was going to do some AKAs, but I don't know.
AKA Luke.
You might have seen him at Halloween Horror Nights. He does have a YouTube channel. Link will be down in the description box, as well as he does have a kick-ass podcast. Here we go.
Thanks.
There we
Oh,
go.
Look at that. You
look
got
at
the
that.
overlay.
Oh, nice.
I
Heck
love
yeah.
it.
God, it's so nice.
So
Thanks.
you want to talk a little bit about that, give the people some background info on that, and then we can move on to
Well-
what you guys did recently with something big.
Oh, heck yeah. So, what were you going to say, Connor? My bad.
Just before we get started on everything, obviously what's going on in the world right now, we feel like we should probably just address quickly. Obviously, everything that's happened with George Floyd and the protests and everything has been crazy, but we believe that people are very justified in their right to protest in the terrible injustice that has not only occurred, I think it was a little over a week ago now, but
Yeah,
for years and years and years, just systematically, it's completely screwed up, and we obviously condemn all of that. So what we wanted to do is get a little donation pool going, and I've posted a link in the chat for that. And it's also in the description for this video, and you'll see there's a little overlay that Chris has created for it. Yeah, donations are going to go to the Minnesota Freedom Fund, which, if you don't know, is a organization that is helping people who are arrested and stuff during these protests. Will help them meet bail if they can't afford it. Basically, for people who are wrongly imprisoned. So, yeah. Anyways, we're gonna pass it on to Luke here, but just be aware that I'll be posting the donation link periodically throughout the stream, and it is in the description. Obviously, no pressure. You don't have to donate if you don't want to, but it would be appreciated. So,
Heck
with all
yeah.
that being said, we're gonna pass it on, and I'm gonna not interrupt this. What was about to be a pretty sweet interview here with a very dear friend of ours, Mr. Luke.
Oh,
So take it away, Chris. Take it away, Chris. Ask him the tough questions.
the tough question. So, who came up with the idea of the RIP tour?
Dude, that was Gary, that Florida guy. He just, I guess he started it. I forget. He started it, and then he just messaged me, and I was like, I'll get back to you on that. And then I got back to him on that, and I was like, yeah, sure, let's do it. And then we were like, let's plan to have Tim on as our first episode. We'll just have, a little warm up is easier to have 3 people rather
Yeah.
than 2 people. And then we were like, you know what, Tim, you're staying on because it worked. It was the puzzle. But yeah, so Gary, shout out to that Florida guy. One on Twitter.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes. I'm sure everyone knows that Florida guy. If you don't, you
Yeah,
probably
we'll
should.
have links to everybody down in the description box once the live stream's over.
Oh yeah. So yeah.
So you have been doing this podcast. It's actually kind of new, right? It's only been like, I want to say a few months.
Yeah, I think he messaged me in like January about it. So like late
Dang.
January, early February. Yeah. Heck yeah. Pretty new.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's been that long, even.
Right?
Already.
It's been 6 months and half a year.
I remember you guys like chatting to me about the idea and stuff, and I was like, wow, that sounds cool. But then that feels like it was like 2 weeks ago.
Right? Like last month, maybe? Nope. 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Jeez, and Horror Nights is 3 months away.
So which is also crazy, and
I know.
we will be getting to that. But
yeah,
what kind of like content are you doing right now? Because obviously there's been no announcements, no news really.
Yeah, so we've been just talking about Horror Nights, our favorite memories. We ranked all the houses from the past 5 years. We didn't rank them actually. We did a kind of like a tournament table. I don't know if you saw that. We did that with the houses and the scare zones. So we just kind of battled it out, argued about which one was better until we got to the last one. There was arguments, definitely disagreements, but we got to them. And those were a lot of fun. And then we also interviewed Julie Zimmerman, which is crazy. My God,
wow.
she had crazy stories because just listening to her talk, I'm like, oh my God. Like, please just keep on talking. These stories are like just amazing to hear. Who else? We interviewed a scare actor who actually was in the house. He was in Ash vs. Evil Dead. He was in Dead Man's Wharf. So that was cool hearing a bunch of scare actor stories and sounded like he was a party animal. So Horror Night sounds fun if you're ever working backstage. But yeah, it's a lot of fun on that show. Just right now we're just having fun really until we get announcements. But it's strictly Horror Nights.
Okay.
Hiya. Just watching myself in the freaking video.
Yeah, I tend to do that too, and it's like try to balance between that and the chat and everything. It's kind of like
I can't wait for HHN as well, Eddie Tainment.
Yeah. Oh, Eddie, what's up, Eddie? And Adam, how are we doing? Chris.
Oh yeah.
Chris Carter, Barbara, everyone that said hey, Allie.
Hey.
Oh snap!
How we all doing?
I want HHN news too.
Yes, very badly.
I think it's coming soon. Now that they got the parks open up, let's.
Do you think?
Oops.
Well, no, we'll save that for later.
Ooh.
So, obviously, we want to talk about the helping haunts that you guys put together. And this was also there's the overlay. Chris is on top of the technical stuff.
Heck yeah.
So I'll post a link to Helping Haunts in the chat right now. So this is another thing that has been put together by the community to help raise money for the Minnesota Freedom Fund specifically. So tell us about that. Tell us about like who's on it, how it came to be.
Heck yeah. So that was actually Hunter's idea. It was all Hunter's idea, who is, if you've been on Twitter, Discount Vincent Prince. If you've seen his price, my bad, jeez. If you've seen him. So he runs Grim Grinning Hosts now. So he kind of started that. He just messaged us, and we were like, of course we want to do that. He got HHN 365 to join us, our RIP Tour podcast, and Neozaz podcast. So we had all 4 of those on, just talking about our favorite memories at Horror Nights and why it kind of made us who we are. Oh yeah, we had Shelby Denim Art, Wendy Guts on Twitter, and Pangolin. I'm very sorry.
Pangolin. Orlando's finest punk. Orlando's finest punk act.
Heck yeah. So we had all those creators coming together and just, talking about our favorite horror stories, and it was a lot of fun. Although I did have to leave early because it was past my bedtime during the recording, but I still got to talk to everybody, say hi. It was a lot of fun, and there is a huge prize pool in it. So basically, it was $1 for the episode. You had to pay that $1 just to listen to the episode, and of course, that money went to the Minnesota Freedom Fund. So that just gave you access to the episode. Hooray! And then if you donate another $5, you get an entry. So $5 is one entry to the big horror giveaways that we had, which ends on June 20th. So you still have time. It's the 5th right now, which you got plenty of time. That's 2 weeks. If you want all these prizes like a signed CD, cassette, T-shirt, and stickers from Orlando's punk rock favorite Pangolin, just like Connor said.
Yes.
And then we got $20 gift card. Whoa, I'm not Boston. Whoa. Where is that coming from? Coming from Blood Drunk Apparel. Well, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Killer Clowns from Outer Space Funko Pops, brand new Ghostbusters HHN 29 shirt, and so much more. If you guys are interested, I think the link is in there. But there's a whole list of prizes, and it's crazy. We've raised so much money, and all thanks to Hunter and everybody else, all those podcasts that made that happen. It was crazy. It was so much fun, and definitely unexpected. The outcome was insane.
Yeah, how much have you managed to raise so far?
Last I heard was $2,200.
Wow.
So that is amazing. What the heck? Everybody who donated, you rule.
And I will say I did listen to the episode, and it is very much worth at least $1.
Okay, Hank.
Nice dogs there. Yeah, it's at least worth $1, and then obviously $5 will get you entered into the prize pool for everything. So
heck yeah, and God, those freaking prizes. Hey, what up, Ash?
Chelsea and Ash, what's up?
Yeah.
Adam's wondering how you're doing, Zombie Chris.
Hey, what's up, Adam? Doing well.
All right.
But yeah, so that was a huge, huge, huge success again. Like, I don't think it could have happened without Hunter. He put it all together and made it happen. It was freaking incredible. So yeah, I'm glad to be a part of it because it was awesome.
Yeah, that's really great that they reached out to you guys. Like you said, you're a little bit of a newer show. And,
yeah, that's why we were surprised as well. Like, whoa.
And yeah, you've really done well. Really done well.
Thank you. Holy crap.
Yeah, I'm not just saying this because we're bros, but yeah, it's a good show. It's a good show.
Sweet, thank you. Yeah, that's why this is the off season of Horror Nights. We're can't wait to hear some announcements and get the show going.
Yeah.
But thank you. That's awesome. Yeah.
Of course.
So yeah, helping haunts. Go donate. It was fun.
I'll post it. Yes.
Yeah. Do you have the link, Connor?
Yes, I posted it in the chat. I'll post it here one more time.
A new challenger has arrived.
Yes, we have a couple more guests coming in now.
Oh shoot!
Actually,
it's about to get spooky.
Bing, bing.
Who's it gonna be?
The person entering the ring. Yeah, it's like the Royal Rumble.
Don't mind me drinking from my water bottle.
It's Jamari's in first.
Whoa,
what's up, guys?
Whoa, what's up?
He has risen from his grave.
I have indeed. Literally a grave.
Yeah. I mean,
what's up, Expedition Theme Park? Love.
And all love. And future scare actors in here, too.
Hey.
The son of Meaty Meats has returned.
Oh, shoot.
He's about to reclaim his throne.
So, yeah, we had Jamari on the last show, but it was just so good that we had to have him back on.
Thank you for letting me be on again.
Of course. And for those of you just joining, I just posted a link in chat. We got a little fundraiser pool going for the Minnesota Freedom Fund. No pressure to donate. It's also in the description. But if you choose to, it is there. So yeah, we have Jamari. So the biggest news that's happened recently, in fact, today, right? They opened to the general public. Universal.
Yes,
Universal's back.
Oh
it
shoot!
is.
Back from the dead.
Yes. So I guess. Oh,
Oh
wait,
my
wait. Someone else
gosh.
is.
Oh no!
Avion's here now too. We got a 5-person show.
I think I
going
hear
here.
a chainsaw.
Oh shoot!
Yes. If
Hello,
you hear a
hello.
chain. Hey, what's
yes,
up?
sir. Hey, what's good, man? How you doing?
Doing well. How are you doing?
Good, man. What's up, Luke? How you doing, man?
What's up, Avion? Nice to hear you.
Boys, we're gonna make a day to chill soon.
Oh yes.
Absolutely.
With that park open, you know it's gonna be easy.
Yeah, man. It's
100%.
beautiful. Didn't hear too many
Hopefully.
complaints. Well, not yet.
All right. So
What's good? What's good?
I guess the main thing is we're wondering how the reopening has been like, because I know all three of you have had an opportunity to either work or be in the parks since they've come back.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So I guess we're just wondering, like, what are the procedures? Like, how's it going? I've seen a lot of mixed stuff on Twitter, but I'm just wondering, like, what's concrete? Like, what are they doing? That's
Man,
open to anyone.
So far, so good, man. They're
Honestly.
sanitizing everything, cleaning everything. Make sure you're social distancing 6 feet apart.
Hand
All the
sanitizer
Yeah,
Yep.
before you get on.
all
yeah.
around.
Before you get on. Yep.
My
People are
hands were
so-
getting like peeled the skin. I had so much hand sanitizer.
Yeah,
But hey.
100%
Better be cleaner than not clean.
clean.
Clean, clean.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
everybody's like, respecting space too. Like at Haggard's, they're like, "Oh, you go ahead. No, you go ahead." It's like, "No, you go
Nice.
ahead." You know,
Yeah,
so it's kind
yeah.
of like working
Very
out.
wholesome.
Yeah, right. I'm like, manners. Who is she?
It's
Do
the
you
first
guys
time we've
think
seen manners.
the emptiness that occurred today, is that kind of going to be, you think, like going forward, like how the park is going to be for the summer? Do you think a lot of people
I really
between,
think so.
What's going on in the world and everything, just people are not traveling for the summer?
Yeah, I think people
Yeah,
are kind of watching it with a close eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's what I'm doing. As soon as I saw those opening crowds for annual ambassadors, I'm like, shoot, I'm not going to touch that for a while if that's what crowds are looking like. But
Yeah.
that team member preview was dead.
Man, it
Oh,
was
absolutely.
Yeah, that was great. If
Probably
part,
scrap
and I
those.
feel like if it was like that tonight, then there could be a chance. I'll go back.
Yeah, apparently, everything was running smooth. Like Hulk was a walk on. They're
Ooh,
doing great today. So
nice.
pretty good news.
Dang, where was I? Sweet.
Yeah, Expedition Theme Parks mentioning that internationals actually can't come right now.
Mm.
So
Oh,
that's definitely going to have an impact for a little while.
less tour groups.
yeah.
Bless up.
Because
Um,
internationals bring those crowds for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That
So
is true. Dang.
So you were mentioning that like Hulk and stuff was a walk on. So did that still require like a virtual reservation?
Yeah,
could
I
you just
think
walk-
most attractions require a virtual line reservation, and I think they were running with that. It was basically like a walk on, so you just walk right on the ride.
Wow.
Yeah,
Kinda
they
gives you
fluctuated
hope.
back and forth. They can go. So like for our ride, of course, like we have like the standby queue,
Mhm.
but that's like eliminated. So we just do virtual queue only for our ride at least at
Oh,
Haggard's.
true.
And then they like sell.
Yeah.
It's like Rise of Resistance. They sell them in like 2.2 seconds.
Oh yeah,
Jeez.
And then they don't come back out until like lunch or like 6 o'clock. Yeah, it's crazy.
Dang.
Mhm. Wow.
Okay, so they do have like multiple rounds. So if you show up at like noon, you could theoretically still get a reservation.
It's tough. I'll say the earlier you get there, the better, because they do run out pretty quick.
Yeah, we opened the park at 9. They ran out at like 9:02. So
Wow.
Ooh.
So this
Plenty
is like
of time.
this is almost like Disney, like when
Literally.
they used to have the fast passes there run out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So
So I'm
But
wondering
for oth-
how would that sort of relate to Horror Nights?
Great question.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking
Yeah.
too. If they do virtual
Hmm.
align with that, like,
I-
will you not be able to get in a house?
I
Interesting.
think that
Ooh.
because they're doing attractions now, they're working out the kinks. So once Horror Nights comes around,
Yeah.
they'll have
Yeah.
everything like set and ready to go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Also,
Yeah.
attractions. They run their lines anyways, and most of those team members are from attractions anyway, so they're gonna have pretty good knowledge of the system when it comes around if it
Yeah.
does
Yeah, true.
happen.
What this might sound like a dumb question, but what gets more visitors? Is it through a house per hour or an attraction? Because an attraction can only hold so many people, and then however long the attraction is.
Mm,
I'll say
Like
for instance,
Hagrid's.
Hogwarts attractions.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
feel like for House of Hill pulls people.
yeah.
Mhm.
So
Kind of like
I'm
Hollow
curious.
Springs.
So I guess the other thing I'm curious about is obviously Hagrid's is like the most popular ride, so all those reservations are gone.
100%.
But like, you know how at Disney, like when you're there, you can kind of like get on the app and like search for a fast pass and grab it and then go on. So like for a ride like the Mummy, right? Could I like if I'm like I want to ride the Mummy, but it requires this like virtual reservation?
Mm-hmm.
Can I just like go on the app and get a reservation in like 15 minutes, ride it? And is that like a pretty reliable thing? Like,
When I was so I kind of play with it in the break room. I just like sat there and then I went on and I can like get times whenever I wanted. So there was like 5 slots open. So I was like, oh cool, that's kind of cool that you can like pick which slot you want.
Yeah.
And then I exited out, tried it about 20 minutes later, and then there was still a bunch left. So that's pretty much an empty queue right there if you get that time. So
Oh shit.
Is
yeah.
it one like in comparison to how Disney is, where was it like you can only pick? Was it like one top tier attraction and then like
yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
so it's similar in that regards?
Today I saw people with Forbidden Journey and Hagrid's, or if they were, or if they got Forbidden Journey first, then they would have to delete their Forbidden Journey to get Hagrid's and then get the Forbidden Journey one. So it was really interesting to see because everybody had like different ones and it was strange. Very.
So then, how are they handling like sanitization? Are they just like giving you hand sanitizer before you get on, or are they like wiping the rides down?
Yeah, so it's mainly like mostly like all the handrails are getting wiped every 30 minutes to an hour pretty much. And then everybody's getting hand sanitizer, of course, before getting on a ride. And then, of course, if masks come off, just clean that row.
Oh
They
yeah,
have their
we
stuff
were
up.
ET on team member preview, and they had to send a cart through because someone's mask came off. So
Yeah.
Oh
they
wow!
just sent that whole cart through. I'm like, okay, staying safe, not a bad idea. But yeah, that was surprising. I was like, dang, just because the mask came off, wow. But also, better safe than sorry.
Right.
That's
Oh,
true.
definitely. So, one more thing about that is kind of the entry into the park. Like, how are they handling like temperature checks and that kind of thing?
Oh, I have no
Temperature checks are
idea.
pretty quick and easy from what I've been seeing and what I've encountered so far. Besides, like the first annual pass holder day was kind of wild because the line was like all the way to like past Jaws and it's like wrapped around.
Jeez.
Wow.
Later on in the day, there was like no line at all.
Oh, okay. So it was just that morning rush.
We had that morning rush.
Yeah. Ooh.
So, we have a few comments here from chat.
Yeah, quite a few.
Oh snap.
So we should probably catch up on these.
Let's see. Volcano Bay had like no one there.
Paradise.
Did
How does-
anybody go to Volcano Bay? I didn't see one person like tweet about it.
I didn't either.
That would have
does
been the
Volcano
time to
Bay
go,
work?
I guess.
How does Volcano Bay work right now with like masks, like and water?
Oh god. Everybody's just getting waterboarded.
Yeah,
Can't they
Like
take
what?
the mask off on the ride? Or is it like they
I
have
would
to?
assume.
I think so.
And they got
Interesting.
like in the wave pool, right? So like,
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, there's water. So
so
I wonder. Yeah, I haven't seen anything
So-
either. So dang.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's treated. I
interesting.
guess I don't know.
oh yeah,
mean,
I
now-
think the water's treated.
Water's
Right?
clean. Yeah,
okay.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess now would be the time to go. You know?
Yeah,
for sure.
You can like get the park to yourself practically.
Yeah, and it is
like,
hot.
like
It's
once a
definitely
month.
hot enough out.
Correct.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Oh, sweating bullets.
We haven't even hit summer peak yet, which is crazy.
So Expedition said we got the Hagrid's virtual line yesterday, and today we walk right straight on the ride.
You guys are
Hey.
very
What do you
lucky.
think about that, Connor, and your hours of waiting?
So he's referring to how I waited 11 hours on opening day.
Yeah,
But
I think they
actually, Luke has an even better story than I do
Oh,
about
No.
opening day. Don't you?
I'm
Luke?
ready to hear about this.
So I waited 8.5 hours right behind Connor, except I had work the next morning. I have to be up at 4 a.m. for work, so it was already way past my time to leave the park. And then we got poured on, so that was fun. And then we just said we're going home. So that was a nice 8.5 hour day in the heat, getting rained on, just to leave.
Welcome to Universal.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I
I'm like,
I got
we wanted to
In
do this.
Florida, yay.
I got soaked in that same rainstorm that pushed you over the edge, and we were texting at this point, and you were like,
Yeah.
you were so over the edge.
I'm like, I'm done. This
And-
is terrible.
I
Yeah,
was
I
up
was
there
taking
with so you were there opening day. You were
Mhm.
working from opening
For
day.
a long time.
Oh.
We probably encountered each other on that day.
Probably me losing my mind.
Yeah,
probably.
but I remember that big rainstorm that came down that made Luke leave. We were, that like big stone arch like right before you turn left and go inside.
Mm-hmm.
So we were like right about there when the rain started,
Oof.
like the heavy rain. So we were so close to being inside.
Oh no.
But
right before the
we-
pre-show.
yeah, and we did manage to get on and everything, but
Yeah, after 11 hours, I'm like, I'm glad I left because it was 9 p.m. I was getting ready for bed. Everybody's like, I just got on it. I'm like, I'm going to sleep.
Correct.
yeah.
Did anybody go on Kong during the team member preview?
Oh, me and Avion did.
Yeah, it was a
Was
welcome
the
too.
scare actors inside or no?
No, sadly.
No, sir.
Mm,
Interesting.
that is unfortunate. What was everyone's first ride back?
Avion,
Mummy?
what did we ride? Yeah, Mummy.
Was Mummy? Yeah.
The Hulk.
Mummy, the Hulk. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was a good
I want-
one.
I think I want mine to be ET just for the welcome home you've arrived.
oh
It's
yeah.
just too.
Oh,
It's too
yeah.
perfect. It's too
Yeah.
perfect.
What? No Simpsons? The Simpsons.
The Simpsons.
Not King of Kodos.
Yeah, that's what I was
No,
thinking.
Kang and Kodo. Kang and Kodos could have a shout.
Woody Woodpecker?
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Slaps.
I wrote that probably like a year ago now when I thought it was going to close because of the Nintendo rumors at the time.
Oh
I
yeah.
was like, well, I guess I got to go on Woody Woodpecker one more time.
And then
It didn't even
when the
close.
rumors start up again, you'll ride it yet
Yep.
again.
Maybe. Let's see, what else do we have here?
Here we go. Scare
Oh
actors
yeah.
podiums
I
at
think we're gonna see a
HHN,
lot of that.
similar
Yes.
to
a lot
how
of it.
icons were on stages. Yeah, I could see a lot of that.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Because they've already had that with team members, like the hype team members, welcoming everybody back. They were already
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
podiums
And then
and
the-
stuff like
Characters meeting
Yeah.
and greeting right now in the parks
Mhm.
with Poe and the Marvel characters.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I
We're
think
gonna have a lot of that.
I think you're going to see those like those big set pieces like we kind of saw in Vanity Ball.
Mhm.
The kind of the big stages that were there in Rob Zombie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I think there might be some roaming scare actors, probably less, but my guess is they would all be like mask type characters like you saw in maybe Vikings.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Probably
More
not.
face characters, I'd say.
Yeah, not roaming at least. I couldn't see that happening.
Yeah.
Um,
Or at least with a mask.
Right.
Cries.
Let's see. I'm unsure of whether or not HHN would use virtual lines. There's a lot of people that go to HHN in Florida alone. They probably want to keep people off the streets in this case. Well, and then he followed up. Then again, if they reduce capacity, I think reducing capacity is basically a given. They're
Oh,
definitely
Yeah,
gonna reduce
for sure.
capacity.
Which scares me with the frequent fear.
Yeah,
'Cause if it
tickets are
is
going to be limited.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to go 20 nights this year. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Dang.
actually last year I had way more fun like showing up at about 10 and staying till close than I did staying screaming.
Oh, I
Oh,
wish.
So
that's
Yeah,
best.
that's what you were
Awesome.
saying, Connor, that if you had to sort of use the virtual queue, it would throw everything off because you're sort of used to just doing things sporadically.
yeah,
Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and that's why I was talking about that with my friend today. Also, I'm like, how am I gonna like power run a house? Like, will I be able to like, because when it's dead at the end of the night and all the houses are like walk-ons, like, will I still need to get a reservation? You know?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they
they'll just put it at right now. Like, you know how like Minion sometimes goes like from like their queue standby and go to right now, or like a
Yeah.
virtual line at Volcano Bay kind of thing.
Mhm.
They can be like, "Oh, walk in now."
Yeah, if they notice like there's not a lot of people in the queue, they could maybe do that.
Yeah. We're going to see a lot of grouping in the houses, though. That's good.
Yes,
That is a
sir.
perk.
Mhm.
That is
Heck
a
yeah.
perk.
But you will get the scares.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
shoot.
Yeah, from you two.
Crap.
Absolutely.
Heck yeah.
That's when you're gonna see like me and Connor being like, no, you go first. No, you go first.
Yeah,
Literally.
You and Connor are definitely going to get dropped.
Well, hey, now you better drop Luke now too, because now he's
I'm dropping all
in this
three of
match.
Hey, whoa.
together.
Unless you're
All
Yeti,
of them
I'm
are
not
three.
dropping.
All three of you are going down.
Nobody's safe.
Ooh.
And if they give me 2 blue holes, I want to finish y'all off.
Expedition
Oh,
has
boy.
his frequent fear plus ticket.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, in the UK, right?
yeah. UK has frequent fear available,
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Wow.
I wonder when they're
Ooh.
going to release that for.
which does
That's
give me
holiday.
some peace of mind a little bit,
Yeah.
because I am a
Hopeful.
little. I'm still kind of worried about it, but
Oh, so did Ash as well. He just commented the frequent fear plus pass.
I think those are
Oh,
those
heck
sold
yeah.
out yet or no?
are they sold out in the UK?
I don't know.
Let's see.
If anybody knows.
Wow.
VPN on.
So another question here: are zombie houses not going to happen this year?
Take a pic at that
Um,
speculation map.
Yeah, I don't think there's any zombie houses really rumored anyway.
Oh, I would
Yeah,
hope The Walking Dead comes back. Gosh.
Oh, man.
Yeah, is that what you want, Luke?
Oh, yes.
we're proud to
Hollywood.
announce a 10-year.
No.
Because they haven't touched all the other shows, so they could do like a double house.
Oh, no. Yeah,
Fear
what
the
was
Walking
that?
Dead,
What was the pre-Walking Dead show?
Walking Dead movies.
Oh,
Oh,
I got bored a season ago. I can't watch anymore.
I just hope that Fast and Furious is open during HHN.
I'll go with that now. Right.
That's
I
the
don't
best
think
part of
it'll ever
HHN.
be. Well, it's not
God.
open, right?
No, I went on it
Or is
Tuesday.
it?
Don't ask why.
With Fast and
Yeah.
Furious.
Wait, why? No, I'm asking why.
Well, because we were all saying I don't know. I think we were talking about it. and we're like, screw it, let's go on it for the meme, and we went on it. And God, it doesn't get any better. Like he's the size of the helicopter. It's terrible.
Whenever I go on that, I always say, "Ride the meme."
Ride the meme. Yep. And
Ride the meme.
and they say family 9 times. So if you ever need a good drinking
Oh
game,
my gosh!
just go ride that ride.
Family.
Oh, sorry. If you ever need to drink Coca-Cola,
Oh, no mask in the pools or on water rides, even at Universal. You don't have to wear them on Jurassic.
ooh. I was curious about that.
Interesting.
So I saw something about them like reducing water effects and steam effects. Did you guys notice any of that?
I did.
Mm,
I actually saw the mist on in Jurassic Park, which I haven't seen in a while. So
Yeah, and on
Really?
Spider-Man, I
Maybe
didn't
I
notice
just
any
poured
water
some
effect.
cleaner into
yeah, hand
to
sanitizer.
clean everybody.
Okay.
No.
I still need that front row ride on Hagrid.
Theme park's asking for it, Jamari.
do you need what?
A front row nighttime.
Ooh,
Mm,
may the odds be in your favor.
Yeah, how long is the wait usually for the front as opposed to anywhere? I mean, it's longer, obviously, but
We just kind of just tell you get on and just who you better hope for the best. Like they're like, can we get the front? We're like, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
sure, go. And they're like getting row 6, and they're like, oh, that's not the front row. We're like, oh,
Like,
sorry.
My bad. Enjoy the ride.
Like,
do
I didn't
you
even
think the
know.
front is the best or no?
It's
At
I mean,
nighttime?
for the spike, and then just so nobody's blocking your view at night. Yes.
Yes.
For the daytime, I can just sit in any row because you can see.
yeah, it's the GOAT.
But the middle,
I think
4 and 5 are the best. 3, 4, 5.
really.
Yeah.
I think the first row is the best all the time because of the spike. Because that's like the one ride element that's like dependent on your row.
Oh yeah.
The other elements of the ride, like it's good wherever. It's
Yeah.
kind of like Gringotts. Gringotts, I always request the back row for that
Row
like
6.
Back row
first
slaps.
the first drop at the beginning.
I think this Jurassic Park coaster is gonna be better than Hagrid's, though.
Oh, I
Really?
agree.
Ooh.
Just saying.
That's
Just
Jurassic
saying.
Park.
Long words.
That's a whole different
Wait,
beast.
what do you mean? I thought it was a unannounced maintenance.
Oh yeah,
I
that
don't know
unannounced
what you
thing
mean.
that they're doing with all the roller coaster tracks on it. Wonder what it's gonna be.
I mean, it's definitely going to be more thrilling than Hagrid's. That's for
Absolutely.
Yeah, for real.
Harry
That's
Potter
what
and the
I'm
Forbidden Raptor.
Oh,
sure.
that crossover.
It's just the theming though of Hagrid's. You know,
I
that's
just thought that
'cause
super.
the combination of thrills and theming is going to be tough to top.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's true.
So we shall see.
I'll be there opening day, hopefully. If I'm not working.
Soon, hopefully.
Yeah. Hopefully you
doesn't
don't
rain.
have to wait 11 hours.
You want to
Oh,
take this
God.
one, Connor?
I'll be there at 4 in the morning.
Wait, what did you say?
I said, you want to take this one? Was construction happening on the haunted houses during the shutdown? I'm gonna say more than likely, yes.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think they
Universal
announced that they were
continued
still
work.
doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When will there be announcements?
Unsure,
of their
buddy.
of their specifically being or not being an event. I think the event is pretty close to being a given at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're going to specifically announce HHN's happening, but I would expect the first house announcement to maybe be later this month, maybe.
Yeah,
Fingers
later this
crossed.
month or next month. I think Hollywood said by. I think they said by the end of this month or next month. So it's probably going to be a co-announcement, something big.
Well, that's cool. It's cool.
Interesting.
Oh yeah.
Are there
As
any?
long as they keep, sorry.
No, you
As
got
long
it.
as they keep the employee access to the event like it was last year, I'd honestly be okay with that. I don't see them taking away you guys' free tickets.
Yeah, our badge.
Yeah, I can see more blackout dates for the team members though, like they did last
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Blackout dates for
that's
sure.
not good.
Because last year we had 2 weeks of blackout dates.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Let's see. What else do we got? Kind of lost on where the last question was. Wait, Chris, are you up to date on where the last question was?
Let's see. What was the last question? About the article? I don't know.
Was it?
Have you seen the article
Oh,
of the app scheduling your night and be controlled by Jack. It sounds like it could be very interesting.
Oh, is he
Yeah.
talking about the theme park university article thing?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah, I
Theme Park
believe
University
so.
one.
That was interesting.
That would be weird. Like, was it so? Is just Jack would just, I guess, take over your schedule for the night?
To control your day.
Yeah, basically, like he tells you to go here at this time, and if you miss it, oh well, you go to like the next one, or like, hey, you want to
Mhm.
ride Transformers? You go to
Like, hey,
Transformers.
Jack, I got to use the restroom. Like,
Like
how does
you may
this guy-
not.
You may not use the restroom.
All right, guys,
So-
I'm out of here. Just a heads up.
All right, man.
I got to be
Well,
up at 4 a.m. So you know.
All right. Well,
All right,
thanks for
brother.
being on.
Take it easy, man.
Hey, thank you
Have a
guys.
good
This was a
one.
lot of
Thank you, Luke. Thank
Stay
you
Yeah.
safe.
For sure.
for coming by. If you guys want to check him out, the
Oh,
podcast,
there it is.
the RIP tour, the RIP tour. Yeah. Link will be
yeah.
down in the description box. Check it out. And also Helping Haunts.
Oh yeah, go donate, go
Oh
listen.
yeah, helping
It's
hunts.
that
Pretty
is
cool.
awesome. Again, the prize pool, so many good prizes. You know, I may have to donate myself just to get one of those prizes.
Look, I seen you having signed Jack the Clown.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What?
Oh yeah,
Heck yeah.
all this good stuff. So yeah, thanks guys. See ya, Ash. You
Yeah.
take it easy.
All right, man. Take it easy.
See you,
See
man.
you guys.
Stay safe.
See you,
Yeah.
Luke. Thank you for stopping by, man.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Right. So, so where were we? The article.
Yeah. So,
Right.
what was your thoughts about Jack controlling, I guess, your scheduling of your night?
Well, I mean, I
You know,
hope I still
weird.
get to. Hope I still get to pick what houses I want to do.
Right?
You can pick
It's like-
between these three.
Yeah, you're doing this house, but I've already done it 3 times today.
Oh,
Nah,
man.
Jack says you're doing it again.
Jack, where's the
I
restroom
know, I'm
selection?
scared.
You don't have one.
I'm terrified. I don't want to go in this house.
Go to Krusty's and eat a burger.
No, I don't want to. Just start crying.
But Jack, I want Louis garlic knots.
The garlic knots.
Dude, that's my go-to snack at that theme park because they're so cheap and they're so good and they're pretty filling.
Yeah, they're pretty
So,
big. Like,
That's the
definitely.
move.
Here's a dumb fun question. If you had
Mm.
to create a theme park or night's like snack or food item after one of the icons, like so
Oh.
for instance, like Jack's Funhouse nachos, where they would be like, I don't know, some weird design nachos or something like. What would you come up with?
It sounds like my cholesterol is going to be higher, but I'll take it.
Oh,
Good
man.
question.
Maybe like the
I got-
Usher's loaded popcorn.
I was thinking Usher's popcorn, but
Oh,
it would
okay.
be like butter popcorn with
Mm.
like finger shaped mozzarella sticks in there.
Oh.
Wow.
Ooh. For
Okay.
me,
I
I was
like it.
thinking of a caretaker.
Caretaker. Oh,
Your time has
Oh.
come. Coughing. Like a
dirt and
chocolate
worms.
cake.
Ooh.
Bro,
Oh.
crazy. I was
Boom.
thinking the same
Combination.
thing. Like a pudding cup.
Carrot.
Yeah.
Great minds.
Yeah, there wouldn't be a why.
Convoluted.
Okay, well then
Storyteller's bedtime martini.
milk and cookies. That would be
Chicken
story.
Alfredo.
Oh, I would be all for that.
Yeah, storytellers cookies, baked cookies.
Maybe they have like a little bit of like a chocolate filling, but like it's somehow red. Like, ooh, what if it's like
With
red
some
velvet?
blood drizzle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Making me
okay.
hungry. Stop it.
Dude, right? I'm about,
Next
I
question,
think we
next
actually
Let's give it the creative team and just like, hey guys, can we
Can we do
see
this?
these meals come to life? Or
we got to be the food committee for Halloween Horror Nights.
Oh, there we go. Let's see. Caden says storytellers story sandwich, an
I'd buy
icing coated book shaped ice cream sandwich.
Oh,
I would buy that.
oh,
I like where your head's at, Kaden.
yes.
Caden with the ideas, we like it.
He's just getting prepared for his future.
Creature with the family.
Good
So
night, Expedition. Sorry.
Good night.
next week, let me come on and chat with y'all. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I forget how the UK
Oh.
time is. We'll have
Yeah.
to schedule it.
Yes.
much love, Expedition.
So we have a question from Carter from a while back. Sorry for just now getting to it. Are there any houses you guys think are for sure coming? I think Hill House and Beetlejuice are probably the biggest locks right now.
Oh, I keep forgetting about Beetlejuice. Jeez.
Wow.
It's been so
Come
it's been
on,
so
Chris.
long since I've looked at the
Jeez.
speculation map. I kind of forget what's coming to the event.
Jeez, how you forget Beetlejuice? Man, I'm hurt.
No, I mean I love the property, but I'm like if someone asks me what are the originals, I'm like, I forget. I think Terror Queen's Storyteller. Maybe there's a Scarecrow thing. I don't remember the rest. Dungeon of Terror. Can't forget the
Well,
IPs.
Houses.
But no, I think Beetlejuice and Hill House are, and I think the Monsters Bride's house is pretty close to a lock also.
With Billie Eilish. English.
Billie Eilish. Yeah.
I don't know.
Duh.
I do not know. I know she's going to be involved, but I'm not sure how. She could be that featured as
Could be
music.
the icon.
I'm
I
still
would
not
love
convinced that. I'm still not convinced that she's not getting her own house.
Oh.
It
So
could, I
you
think it
think
might
that's,
happen still.
It's an original.
I mean, it's like an original. I think it'd be an original based off an IP, kind of like what they do with Monsters.
You still think that over a Lagoon show?
I
Because
don't
I feel like they
know.
can do 2 different Lagoon shows if they wanted to, and like rotate
In
them out.
theory,
But
in theory.
I
Yeah,
want
I
to
mean,
hear
I know
that guy.
Duh.
Duh.
Let's see.
Here we go. What do you guys think the secret original and IP could be? Well, we've already talked about. I mean, most of the rumors about the IP is Texas Chainsaw. If not that one, The Invisible Man is another one as well.
I think just based on what I've read on forums and like predictions and stuff, I kind of feel like it's going to be Texas personally. As far as the original goes, it could be anything really.
We shall see. Hopefully soon.
La Secret.
Yes. What do you think would be? Yeah. What do you think would be in the anniversary house if they did an anniversary house?
If we're going off what they did with Jack's house, I would think we would see Scarecrow if Scarecrow doesn't have its own. I think we would see some kind of Scarecrow, maybe Slaughter Cinema.
Yeah.
I don't know. They've had a lot of scary tales, so I don't know if that would be bad.
Yeah. I think
maybe Body Collectors.
The thing is with the anniversary house is they could pick a house from like any year really. And they hit a lot of stuff in the 25-year one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm sure some of those houses probably have other scenes that they could use. Like, Gothic is one of the most like loved houses of all time.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
And that had a scene in 25, but I wouldn't be shocked if it also had a scene in 30. In terms of like recent years, I think Scarecrow and Slaughter Cinema is likely.
Yeah.
I could see them using a scene from Scary Tales because Scary Tales has such a like extended history with the event, and there's several houses to choose from there.
And also the icons, I think, would be in there, obviously.
Bring back the Plant Boys.
What about Dead Waters? Do you think that would?
Yeah. Oh, I hope so. I really hope there's something from Dead Waters. I wouldn't be mad if they just brought that facade back.
I want a Dead Man's Wharf house so bad.
Me too.
Yes. That would be amazing.
Invasion.
Yes,
Oh
Invasion
yeah,
for sure.
that would be kind of cool.
I literally, in terms of originals, like an Alien Invasion House is like #1 on my most
that would
wanted.
be a
I think
cool
that's a
one.
killer idea to throw in scare zones a part of the anniversary as a house. Like that way you can see like, oh, what's Invasion would be like in a house, or what Vamp 55 would be like in a house. Or
Oh
something.
Yeah.
man.
It'd be
Yeah,
kind of
not like
neat.
full on houses, but like just certain
Yeah,
scenes.
like a
That would be
little,
pretty cool.
yeah, like a scene
a
or
snippet.
two.
Yeah.
That'd be very neat.
Mind blown.
Let's see.
What did Kate say? If they bring Billie Eilish to my Death Lagoon, I'm out.
What's up with Billy? We love Billy.
Yes, I agree, Scott. A Troll 2 house that will never ever happen.
Oh my
But I would
Trolls
love
Tour.
that is
for that to happen.
Yeah.
It would
no,
just
not
be like
troll, not
just a
Trolls
B
World Tour.
movie, awful like collection of yeah, that would be great.
Have you heard of Troll 2, the movie, like the actual Troll 2, not Trolls 2?
Troll 2?
Yeah.
I have never.
Oh,
I'm intrigued.
it is one of the best bad movies ever.
Oh,
It is horrendous.
Well,
Have you seen that that scene? It's kind of a popular clip where it's like they're eating her, and then they're gonna eat me. Oh my god!
What?
Yeah, and also there's no mention of trolls throughout the whole
Yeah,
movie.
they're goblins, right?
They're goblins.
Makes no sense.
It's also not a sequel.
Yeah.
What? I'm mind blown and baffled.
You have
right
to
now.
see it. You have to
Yes,
see
you
it.
you have to watch it. It's
It's worth my time.
the best experiences you would have.
It's so good.
How long
Don't
is this
do
movie?
if you
How
happen
long
to
is it?
drink a lot or don't do drinking games with that movie.
Oh Lord.
If it's more than
It
2 hours, I
is
think I'm going to fall asleep. Take a nap.
hour and a half,
Okay, that's reasonable.
It's acceptable.
and it has a 6 on Rotten Tomatoes. So
Oh,
just
yikes.
kidding.
that's the critic score. Audience score is a 44. So some people can see the beauty in it. Let's see.
Terror Queen icon 15 years after she promised to return. Well, maybe she's out there, protesting. Maybe she's sick. I don't know.
She's
We
probably
haven't
really
had
pissed.
icons.
We missed her.
She's chilling.
Yeah, when's the last time we actually had like a brand new, or at least an icon? I guess 25, right?
Yeah.
26,
26.
26.
26.
Oops. Which feels like forever. I don't
Wait,
know why.
question. Would you consider Bone Daddy an icon?
No,
A festival? No?
That's been talked
No.
about a lot from a lot of people.
I mean that was like the overarching aesthetic of the event, but
Yeah.
he was not like recognized as an icon.
He's
He
not
has like no
officially an
backstory.
icon.
Yeah,
He's about as well. Bloody Mary is more of an icon than him, and they don't bring up Bloody Mary anymore. So,
True.
I mean, I would love for Bone Daddy to have like a backstory or something because I felt like he was the icon that year, but he just wasn't officially on anything or in the commercials or.
Correct.
Right.
yeah. It was just kind of the aesthetic.
Yeah,
It's kind
he
of
was
like
"This
it's
is
kind of
my
like
zone."
the 80s. It's kind of like the 80s of 28 and 29.
Yeah, which is the theme. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think Terror Queen is going to be the icon, but I do think
storyteller?
she'll be I don't know that there's going to be like one icon. I think they'll be represented, but I don't know if I don't think it's going to be Terror Queen's year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I do think she'll be represented.
Maybe like a. Do you think they would do the? Well, she did do the sacrifice every night, the first time, but I don't know if she would this time.
Yeah, I don't know.
That'd be cool though. Try like a human sacrifice.
Right at the end, yeah. Texas Chainsaw House all the way, and the awesome Chainsaw Chaser.
I did watch Texas Chainsaw 2 today.
It,
I was kind of feeling it.
you
That
like
is
it?
I like it, but it's just so weird.
It's way out there, yeah. As opposed
Yeah,
to the
It's
first
so
one.
First
weird.
one?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so weird. I'm Lost Shadows art on Instagram just dropped in right in the thick of it. I say Scream House.
Oh,
Scream
my
House.
favorite icon. I would love a Scream House maze.
Yeah, Scream House was a good one.
Was it the last one in
Indeed.
2006?
Let's see.
I think so. Yeah, the sequel. Well, sequel, but the second one.
Was it Resurrection?
Think so, yeah.
Okay.
I'll try and find the year. Resurrection was 2006.
Beautiful.
Yep, that was the one. Yep.
Caden says, I like her music, but not my dad's Lagoon.
So does that mean you don't like the Lagoon, or
You don't like the Lagoon?
you
He
don't
just
want
doesn't
her
want it in the
or just-
lagoon.
Okay, that's understandable.
I mean,
I
it's going to
respect
be
it.
tough to follow up what they had last year. Because
Just for you,
wow.
Caden, I'm going to film the Lagoon show and then just loop it to Billie Eilish music. That way.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to follow up what they did last year for sure.
Caden says the bone is an icon.
But then what's the story? Like, what's the story?
Mhm. He heard about Horror Nights and he came and he applied as a scare actor.
Let's see. Leave It to Cleaver 2. I mean,
That'll be fire. I would love
I would be down.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, that's kind of one that's kind of, I don't know what's taking so long for that one. Or are they waiting on a future scare actor possibly?
They're waiting on Caden. They're waiting on Caden here.
they're not doing it till Caden's old enough to be a scare actor.
Yeah.
I think that's the play.
I know he's going to kill it too.
But I do think it's one of those that's going to happen eventually.
Yeah, at some point, hopefully.
Let's see. What do we got?
Any more questions?
Oh, we're caught up. We actually caught up.
So did you
Caught up.
guys, since you guys been to the park, have you peeped or brought any of the classic Universal Orlando 30th anniversary merch?
I sure did. I caught 2 pieces.
Ooh.
I got the fanny pack and I got the ringer tee. Needed.
Okay.
Much needed.
That ringer tee is sick.
It's beautiful. It has like the big Frank on the front. It has
Yeah.
Kong, everything. It's nice.
I haven't gotten a chance to buy anything yet.
Yeah. I
But the
definitely
fanny pack is
want to
definitely
buy
worth it.
some stuff there.
I think I saw a picture on Twitter of the team member shirt, and it is really like it's almost like the nicest one.
Oh, there's a team
It's-
member shirt? I didn't even know about
Yeah,
this.
yeah. I think I think I saw a picture on Twitter, and it's like really clean. I'll try and find it, and I'll send it
Oh,
to you
yeah,
on Twitter.
send that my way, please.
Let's see if I can find it again.
Oh,
Probably
man,
not.
Universal got me spinning my pockets. Always.
I'm looking. I
Just
don't see the
imagine-
thing. The problem is I don't know what the tweet said.
Imagine a merch for HHN 30.
I know, dude. I'm already like worried about my wallet.
Insane.
Yeah, they would. Oh man, if they did some anniversary merch, like some old school like
Stop
house
it, Chris.
merchants,
Stop it.
OMG.
I'd be broke.
I hope that,
You're like, well, I'm back to like smuggling sandwiches in my pocket because I can't afford to eat at the park.
I hope that the house shirt is like, I guess I don't want to say better than the last 2 years because the
Mhm.
last 2 years weren't bad, but like they had glaring issues. You know what I mean? Like it kind of annoys me that the 28th shirt just says the harvest on it. And that's like the only zone that's on there, and then the Blumhouse house is not on the shirt.
Mhm.
It's just like It's just like annoying,
Oh yeah.
but I had to get it because you have to get it.
Yeah.
But this
And
year's
then
shirt was slap.
this year's shirt should. And then 29 was a really nice shirt. I really like the shirt, but Ghostbusters isn't on it.
I like how 28 had all of the IPs on the front, and then it says, "We know what scares you" on the back. I actually like that a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I like the design of it. It's just like annoying that the harvest is just there. It's just weird.
And there's a look at some of the
Beautiful.
anniversary merch.
I actually really like the baseball tee. I'm
I
a fan
thought
of
you were
baseball.
gonna
I was
say
thinking about
fanny
getting
pack.
that too, but it's
Everybody
so
wants
good.
that fanny pack.
The fanny pack, they've been flying like off the
Yeah.
shelves recently.
Yeah, I
Man,
really like that 3/4 sleeve. I'm a big fan of those shirts.
It
If
really
y'all boys
takes
need
me
one, I
back
got
to
you.
like childhood days of going to Universal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the old
Hanna-Barbera,
school.
the old Kong, Jaws, parking like where where's the old parking structure is like where NBC Grill and all that used to be, right? If I'm remembering correctly, because the arches never moved. The arches were always there.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that's crazy.
Hey, have a good
times,
night,
man.
Chelsea and Ash. Thanks for dropping in.
If y'all boys need a fanny
Um,
pack, I got y'all.
Caden said, "I don't think that Ghostbusters want to be associated with horror." Yeah, I'm pretty sure it had to do with like specifically House of a Thousand Corpses, because it's such a like grimy property. I don't think that. So yeah, I think that's like exactly what I heard too. But it's still just like annoying to look at the shirt and it's like, where's Ghostbusters?
Oh,
So then another piece of merch from the 30th anniversary is the glasses, the commemorative glasses. Did you
Ooh,
pick up
yeah.
any of those?
Glasses? What?
You didn't see
never
that?
seen these?
No.
Not like
I need
not
to
like
see.
glasses for your eyes, but like the
Oh, the
you-
shot glasses or regular glasses?
they were
No,
like
they're
regular. They were exactly like the Horror Nights ones. Like you remember they
Okay.
had the
Oh, like Stranger Things and Ghostbusters?
yeah. Did you
Yeah.
not see
Gotcha.
Did you not see them?
I did not.
Oh, I will have a
man.
picture in just a second.
Those are sick.
Yeah, those I want. They're what? How much? It's like for the
It's only like
whole-
$10. $10
yeah,
for
for
one.
the entire thing. It's what, like $30 or $40 for the
The
3 or
set.
4 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
4.
Yeah. Here you go.
Oh,
Yeah, there's
my
3 of the 4.
goodness. I did not see those. Dude, I'm loving Kong and the Jaws one.
And they're glass,
I
right?
need it.
So you're
Yeah.
not gonna want to touch them, I guess, or drink out of them.
Right. They're just beautiful.
Well,
Yeah.
I drink out of my Killer Clowns one, but I just
That's understandable.
just-
That's your favorite.
yeah, but I also just hand wash it. I don't put it in the dishwasher.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. But I don't drink out of it often. So, and then there was also a 4th one. It was Jaws, Back to the Future, Kong, and what was the 4th one? Does anyone know the 4th one? I forget.
Let me see.
Are you talking about off of the
The
Jaws? Where is it?
the 30th anniversary cups. Why can't I not
is
remember?
it not a
E.T.
Frank?
Oh yeah,
E.T.?
I don't know why
E.T.
we could not think of ET.
I know it's the only one still
I'm
open.
ashamed of
It's
myself.
pretty much everything on the shirt, minus the
Yeah.
Frankenstein.
Yep, E.T. Yeah, I kind of want the Jaws one, but I don't even know if they're like still there. Like, I don't know if they're gone yet or what.
I would literally pick them up for you too.
Hey, that would be sick,
a gift.
actually.
Oh, I didn't even know
I was
they
like,
had a
we-
little, like a little banner.
Oh, the banner, yeah, those are still sitting there. I could get you one of those too. I
You mean
got
the
y'all.
on the back of the cups? You mean how they have like a little? Did you see that? Like, the back of the cups have like a description of the ride.
Oh, like kind of like a oh, interesting.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
and then they have the coffee mug as well with ET.
Let's see.
I think this stuff is. I think they stock this stuff up well in advance.
Yeah, because what's crazy is still send those same glasses from Hornets last year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
think
saw they
that's going
put
to
some
be
of those
like a
back out.
running thing. Yeah. Because I'm sure
Back in the
this year
day.
they'll do it again, probably.
Mhm.
Collectors.
If they would have sold like Earthquake or Disaster, I would have
There
bought
we
it like
go.
100%.
The
Look
socks
at
are
that.
pretty nifty. I like them.
Yeah, I like the pennant. I like all of it, to be honest with you.
You're like, just give me all.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you guys seen the annual pass or like magnet they had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Button.
hmm Yeah. I also kind of want to get a annual pass holder face mask because like
Oh,
I mean
Bloom.
yeah, the thing is like I have a good face mask. I have like one of those air filter face masks, but
Mhm.
like I kind of want the universal one just as like a memento of the times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like how crazy is it that they're selling like face
Yeah, man.
masks? You
They're
know,
going all out.
so and the design's good too. So
Yeah. They need
To
a
be
Hornets one, which I'm sure
'Cause I
they'll
feel like they're
have.
gonna have four
They're
nights.
still
Yeah, for
still
sure.
having people have a face mask when Horror Nights rolls around.
yeah, if they have a cup with the icons on it, then I'm definitely buying that.
Oh, most definitely.
Man, that would sell like crazy. Like, yep, a mug for
Really.
each one, a glass. Oh man,
If we can get the house shirt with the icons on the front, that would be perfect. So
Ooh, I would love that.
That'd be pretty cool.
yes.
yep, I'm gonna be broke.
Better start saving now for HHN merch, to
Damn
be
you.
honest.
Back in the day, they had ET cereal.
ET
How'd that
cereal.
With a
taste?
glow in the dark spoon that looked like his finger.
I'm gonna look this up.
I'm gonna have to
Please
pull
pull
this
on the
up.
internet.
Wait, how did you keep the cereal
Please.
on the spoon? I mean, I assume it's actually just like the handle was the finger, and then it was like a normal spoon, right? Like it wasn't just.
Has to be. His
I mean,
fingernail.
Scoop it up with
he
the
just
fingernail.
doesn't cut his fingernail, and that's the holder for the cereal. I'm like,
Yeah, literally.
oh man.
I found it.
Oh,
Oh,
that was fast working.
Yeah. Oh my god. Is there a commercial for it? There probably was.
Yeah, I'm sure there was. It's probably really cool because commercials back then were awesome.
do you guys own any of the Funko Pop cereal like Pennywise or like Elvira? Because I know they have like cereals based off like the monsters.
Oh, cereals? What?
Yeah, there's like a Funko Pop cereal. I have Pennywise.
I'm so confused.
You've
Funko
never
Pops,
seen those? They sell them in
Nah.
Hot Topic.
Cereal? They
it's
sell
the
cereal?
Pops based on.
Yeah, like the pop cereal. Yeah.
Oh, it's not actually cereal.
Oh
right?
yeah. I know what
It
you're
is
talking
cereal.
about. Yeah.
Oh, it
it's
is.
like, it's
Oh,
actual
I'm-
cereal. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm looking now. Is it good? Is the cereal good?
it is good.
Hey, it says it's multigrain.
Healthy. Come on now.
Pennywise cares
I want
about
an
your health.
actual review on this
It's good.
cereal review.
They
Is
have
there
a
a channel,
Beetlejuice
there's probably a
version.
channel out there devoted just to doing cereal reviews.
Oh, 100%. And they're definitely way
actually
more
have a-
successful than I
There
am.
we
Ooh,
go.
those actually don't look too bad. And you 50% off a coupon? What?
That is very interesting.
Wow. So each one it just spells ET, I guess, over and over.
Can you
But
still buy
The
these?
T
Can you
looks a
still buy the
little
box?
funny.
Yeah, actually, it looks delicious. Peanut butter and
Oh,
chocolate
yeah.
crispy.
Ooh,
I like peanut
I mean,
butter and cereal. All
it's like
right.
Reese's
You,
Puffs.
you
Pretty
can't
good.
really, yeah, you can't really get better than chocolate and peanut butter as a combination.
Why does it say
That's called
so
General
it's
Mills.
chocolate flavored crispy?
Chocolate flavored crispy sweet.
When have you ever
too.
heard of a cereal being crispy if it's with milk in the bowl?
Mm.
Rice Krispies? Isn't that don't they have a Rice Krispie cereal?
But does it stay
That's-
crispy?
I mean,
Captain
for
Crunch.
a short period of time.
Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, the handle glowed. That's some weird stuff. Cereal, man. They had a Gremlin cereal too.
What?
Gremlin cereal.
Gremlins,
Gee.
yeah.
You have to Google that too. Oh, I've seen this commercial. I've seen the commercial before, and it's amazing.
For ET?
Bon
For
Appetit.
Gremlins.
Oh,
Gremlins.
for Gremlin cereal.
Yeah.
There's a commercial with Gremlin cereal.
There's a Jurassic
yeah.
Park cereal.
What? How long
There's
was
a
this ago?
Ghostbusters cereal.
Wow. Bill and Ted
Sheesh.
cereal.
Bill
So
and
get
Ted
this.
cereal.
Get this. I found a Ghostbusters unopened cereal from 1985 on eBay for $500.
1985?
$500.
For $500, you can get Ghostbusters cereal.
I don't want
Crunch
stale
busted
cereal.
fruit flavor with
Crunch
marshmallow
busted.
ghosts.
Love it.
Crunch busted. Of course, you wouldn't want to eat it because it's like 35 years old, but you know.
It's very rich in its flavor now.
Now I'm going to get ads for Ghostbusters cereal on Facebook because I looked at that eBay
Yep.
posting. And also, we did get a $10 donation in the pool for from Anonymous. It's anonymous. It's anonymous. So I don't know who to thank. But
Thank you, Anonymous.
Thank
No,
you,
we did
thank
guys.
you,
Appreciate
Anonymous.
you so much.
Yes, if you're still here, I don't know. But yeah, there's a link for those of you who are like just joining or didn't see the beginning. There's a PayPal link in the description, and I've been like periodically posting it in the chat. You can donate whatever amount to the Minnesota Freedom Fund if you
Yep.
would like, or you could also check out Helping Haunts. You could donate there as well. So, anyways,
Links will be down in the description box.
indeed, Avion, I'm still trying to track down this team member shirt for
The
you.
shirt,
And I just can't seem to find it.
you got it. You got it.
Let's just look at like specific, like let's try Inside Universal. They would be ones that might tweet it. I don't remember what the tweet said. That's the problem.
Batman cereal.
Yeah. Oh, dude, there's this chair that I want so bad. It's like a game.
chair?
It's a gaming chair, and it's got like the Batman logo on it, but it's like $400.
That sounds fire. Oof.
400.
It's almost a
Yeah.
month
Yeah.
rent.
Would it be, I guess,
I'm gonna make it myself.
like in the Batcave?
What? Wait, what?
Would it be like the chair he sits in the Batcave? Like when he's looking at the thing that Lucius Fox was telling him, like, hey, you got to destroy this thing. The monitor thing that he was like spying on everybody.
No, not quite like that.
I was thinking it would be like a big gothic weird chair.
The chair is by Secret Lab.
Hmm.
They make like high quality gaming office chairs, and it's basically just like a standard black gaming chair, but it has the Batman logo on it.
I want to see a picture of this.
I'm gonna
Yeah, if you just go on Google Images and search Batman chair, it's like the fourth
Okay.
one or something.
got it.
It's pretty slick,
Oh, it's nice.
and it looks so comfy too.
It does look like almost like a chair he'd be sitting in with this picture they have. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be posting it.
Yeah, I had a chair like that before, but it over time I had to get rid of it. But it was way comfier than the chair I have now, and I like want one
I
again.
bet.
Yeah.
So like once you
Here we
have
go.
one of those, it's like
Ooh.
you know,
Ooh, my
look at
God.
that.
Oh, Secret Lab.
Wow.
Sheesh.
Yeah, Secret Lab.
Omega.
Wow.
That is a
That's
beast.
nice.
Probably
How
take
much-
like 4
what was
hours
the
to
price
assemble.
on it? Do you know the price?
Yeah, it's like $400 or something.
God.
I would never get out of that chair.
I know, dude. Just imagine like a long day at work, sit in that chair.
Oh,
And
just-
just so you know, it reclines like almost vertically.
No.
Or horizontally.
take
Horizontally.
a
I guess
nap in it.
You could, yeah, you definitely could.
Here you go, Connor. I found
What?
the shirt on Journey on One's Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, what a go!
What did you
Thank
search
you
to
so much.
find it, Chris? Because
What do you mean?
I don't know why. I just like
Just type their Twitter, I guess.
no. I mean, I was referring
Oh.
to Chris in the chat. Like, how did you find this shirt? Because I like, yeah, that's the exact tweet that I saw too. All right, let me put that in. I'll send that to you and
All right,
On
Jamar.
Twitter.
I'm happy to. I'm happy to do me a favor. I'm a cash app you so I can get this shirt. Sound good?
He's like,
No, that should've been late.
not on the air. That was the joke, guys.
What? There's nowhere I can buy that for Team Members Works. That's not a thing.
Found it.
Is there multiple Journey on
It's
one?
like that's like the coolest shirt too. Like it's so clean.
I take it this is the one. Black Lives Matter. Let's see. Oh, I think is it this one? Yeah, I see it now.
The TM
Yeah.
shirt. Yeah.
So it's like they do that a lot with the shirts. They'll like it'll be like just like almost like the other shirt, and then they'll throw the TM on the side. Like I have a Transformers team member opening day shirt.
Iconic.
Yeah.
Wait,
That
did
was
you work at Transformers?
I didn't work at it, but I worked events that day when we did the opening of it with the jets flying over and
Oh,
yeah, it was a
Fire.
crazy day.
Fire.
I vaguely remember when
Yeah.
that opened.
Ooh,
Look at that.
I need that.
That is so clean.
That is
Jeez.
woo.
Thank you so much for that, Chris.
With the fanny pack. Oh my goodness.
Okay, Universal Park News today retweeted. Okay.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow. They treat you
Now
team
the-
members pretty well, given that.
Absolutely.
I'm honored.
The
So
good stuff.
how has it been? Like I guess generally walking around the parks like with a mask on in the heat. Like, is it really difficult for you, or are you like fine?
Oh, it's gonna take a while, definitely. I can say that. I think it depends like the layering of your mask because some masks are different
Mm.
layer wise
Yeah.
because some are thicker than others. So I think it depends on that too. But they do have, as you see, there was the U rest or whatever it was, whatever it's called. They have like little rest stations. Like they have one inside a Sinbad where you can sit down and just chill for a
Kind of
little
take
bit.
it off. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
mine's
obviously,
super hot though when I work for work. Super hot.
yeah. So they have like designated ones for you guys for work.
Yeah, it's super hot.
Are they themed? Like, or
They're
is it
just to our uniform.
okay? That's cool.
Okay.
Like-
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like a normal brown one, and then like Rocket has like yellow,
Oh, that's cool though.
and
Like,
like
instead
Forbidden
of it
Journey
just
just like
being- Like plain blue one or something.
yeah. But extremely hot.
Mm. Yeah. I'm sure it's rough. I hope they're giving you like frequent enough breaks and everything because
Yeah, you wash your
Oof.
hands every like 20 to 30 minutes, because that's protocol now.
it's tough. And I think also, honestly, like probably stopping to get a bite to eat is probably like the best time to take your mask off because then you can sit in like an air conditioned restaurant,
Beautiful.
and it's rough. It's rough. Stay and scream if masks are still required, which I imagine they probably will be.
Stay Scream is so hot.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough. And then it's like there's a side where it's like, well, maybe I just won't stay and scream as much, but then I'm worried that if capacity is lower, that I pretty much will have to.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's there's a lot of moving parts.
And then
this
you
year,
might
for
have
sure.
to cut a hole in your mask for a straw to drink.
What if you had
Yes.
to reserve a time for Stay and Scream? That'd be interesting.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that would be weird. Reserve time.
yeah. Like how's it gonna work? Like when you go into Stay and Scream, do you have to like reserve a time for the house you want to do?
Yeah.
But then how would they manage like who goes when?
True.
Like would Stay and
Or
Scream even
add-ons
have a
kit.
yeah, I could see them maybe opening more houses for Stay and Scream to spread it out a little bit.
You could see that. They already kind of open 3 in the back.
Yeah, 3 in the back and 2
2
in
in
the
the-
front
In the front.
for Stay and Scream.
Oh yeah, because they don't. Wait a minute. How many Stay and Screams did they have last year?
There's
Uh,
Simpsons Hello Kitty.
Simpson.
Okay, they still
Did they-
have.
Finnegan's.
Wait, they did Hello Kitty last year?
I thought
They
they
did?
did.
Did it?
Did they scrap it last year?
I thought it was scrapped
Uh,
ever since 27. I think they had it for 27 for American
Oh.
Horror Story, but since
Yeah.
there's not been a house over there,
And then they
The
did
Finnegan's.
um Finnegan's, but it's split, right?
Yeah,
Stranger
because they have it
Things and
like
yes.
Ghostbusters.
by like the mummy, and like they have one like on the street in a bag,
Yeah.
kind of.
I could see them opening up a third Stay and Scream location potentially. Just a matter of like where it would go.
Unless they do like Diagon Alley way, like
Ooh.
barricade that off, and then you go
That'd be
to
cool.
maybe you go to
Men in Black tent.
yeah, Man in Black tent, maybe.
Ooh.
So maybe they could do
The
like
Diagon
Simpsons.
Waterfront.
Yeah. Maybe they could
Diagon
do like
Waterfront in front of it.
they could do like Simpsons Stay and Scream is just parade
Yeah.
building and Sprung tent instead of the
Okay.
MIB tent. MIB tent is like Diagon area, and then the soundstage is obviously Finnegan's, and then
Interesting.
maybe they could even do a kind of a mini Stay and Scream area by Hello Kitty and Today Cafe for Shrek.
Yeah, for Shrek.
House. So that
It
could
would-
spread things
it would
out a little
definitely
bit.
Spread it out, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was the problem of last year. I know when we were waiting for Ghostbusters, I was like, oh my God, there's so many people packed in that one little
Shoulder to
area
shoulder.
next to the
Yep.
buildings just to like exit out for the houses. So that's something they're with social distancing, and they're trying to avoid all that. It's kind of tricky for Stay and Scream to try to spread out people like that.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So maybe they do scrap Stay and Scream altogether. Ew.
They
Maybe just
might.
everybody walking at the same time.
Yeah.
Make it easier.
Hmm.
It's gonna be interesting. They could use the building they used for the Grinch Christmas show for Stay and Scream, maybe. Let's see.
If
I mean,
they have an empty soundstage, I think so. Yeah, there's probably one or two empty ones. Well, yeah, they can't do it in the other one because they usually hold media in that one that's right behind.
Oh, 33.
Yeah, the one that they usually have the big giant sign on that says Halloween Horror
Yeah.
Nights 30 or Halloween Horror Nights 31.
yeah, there's a lot of soundstage space that they could utilize in theory. Obviously, some of them are gonna be used for storage and stuff.
Yeah.
But
And then they'll have to get started on building the Grinchmas stage and stuff like
Mhm.
towards the end of Horror Nights usually.
yeah, but I mean, I guess in theory they could utilize it. Maybe not for the whole run, but it could be utilized.
Yeah.
So. Anyways, so another question about work for you. You mentioned that you work over at Hagrid's.
Yes.
So do they have you like working at one position all day, or do you kind of get to rotate inside at any point if you're outside, or are you just pretty much stuck?
So in virtual line, so like today I was outside pretty much all day just hopping different spots that I can help out at.
Mhm.
And then other days just rotation days, pretty much.
Yeah,
end
so
up
you-
different. Start
so
at
you were
one
pretty
spot and
much-
then keep going.
So you're pretty much stuck outside all day today in the mask.
Oh, yeah.
Sheesh.
Dreadful.
Barbara Martin asks, how often are they going to temperature check the guests?
I think it's just once.
It's once you come in, right?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just the
Same
one
for
time.
hotel guests too. At the hotels, they like scan them as well.
Like
Unless
once a
you're going
day?
to Hard Rock.
Yeah, the Hard
Well,
Rock.
if you go to Hard Rock, they scan you again.
Automatic one. It was crazy.
Mm.
Because we went to go eat a few days ago, and they were like, "Yeah, we checked your temperatures," and we're like, "What? What do you mean?" They had like, I don't know what it was, but there were like 2 cameras, and it had like temperature check. It was crazy.
Yeah, like the Shanghai, how like they can see a temperature over
Yeah,
your head.
it
That
was
one.
wild.
I could see that becoming like almost like a new social norm. Like like after 9/11, how there was all these like security checkpoints, like X-ray stuff. Well, not X-ray, but like what's the word I'm looking for? It's like escaping me. Metal detector. I don't know why I said X-ray. but
Well, it was in the airports.
In the airports, it is, yeah. So yeah, I could see them kind of like temperature checks being kind of a mainstay because it's so quick, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were going to say like that's the new social norm, like in the dating world. Like, hey, before we go on this date, I got a temperature check now.
Everyone just carries around like one of those temperature check radar gun things and just like points it at people's heads.
Like, you're good to date me.
Yeah, yeah. Start having to bring like a bill of health to your dates. Like,
Would you mind filling out this checklist? Okay. Where have you been in the last 2 weeks? Okay.
I'm gonna do self quarantine before getting into my house. Thank you.
yeah. So I'm really excited for our date, but we both are gonna have to quarantine for 2 weeks before we go.
Oof.
A FaceTime date.
Yeah, that's gonna definitely be popular for at least. That's probably been happening for the last 3 months pretty frequently.
Probably.
To be honest, yeah. That's almost like a good thing because then, like, you know, sometimes like dates can get kind of awkward, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like you can just kind of like accidentally unplug your router.
Whoops.
Sorry, my internet went out.
You just have like a glitch button.
Yeah.
Oh, it's sorry. The connection's out. Or you just have like a blank thing that just says lost connection. You're like, sweet.
I do not know where this show is going right now. So I don't know. I don't have too much else to add at this point. Oh, Jason's here. Wow. What's
Whoa.
up, Jason?
I can't see anybody. Or I mean my
In the
there we go. Okay, yeah. Hey,
Jason.
Hello. What's up, man?
The
How you doing?
homie.
what's
This dude
Hello.
is a real one right here,
He's
Mr.
a chill
Jason.
guy. Agreed.
Oh yeah. But you guys are still gonna scare his pants off, right? This fall.
Oh, of course.
100%.
There's no doubt about that.
You better prepare yourself, Jason, because these two have been like just talking about how much they're gonna destroy us. So
Oh yeah,
I'm
man,
a little
angry.
nervous.
It's an everyday occurrence.
I'm very
I just
angry.
hope they don't get cast together in the same room or in the same like area.
Oh man, you're asking for it.
They're gonna
Nope.
like grab us and like throw us over to the other one.
Don't give them ideas. They
Yeah,
may
don't
be
give him
watching.
ideas, cause
Yeah, this is a bad idea. Yeah.
oh man,
Connor's gonna be like, yeah, I don't go the Hollywood way because there's some scare actors. We walk around the park the other way.
Jason says he's only been caught once in a house. Don't get scared easy.
Ooh, that's a challenge.
Mm.
That's see,
that might
you're
be a
just giving them.
different story. This
Don't you
year.
know scare
Yeah.
actors love when you say stuff like that?
We love it. It gives
What
us
house-
more fuel.
What house
Don't
was that,
forget
Jason?
faces.
Fire.
Do not forget faces.
Was it? I'm gonna guess it was probably Poltergeist or Scarecrow. It's probably.
Yeah, I don't forget faces neither.
Poltergeist.
Poltergeist.
Scarecrow or the Leaf Boys.
Oh, it was
The
Scarecrow.
Boys.
It was Scarecrow.
Oh, Scarecrow.
Okay.
Mm.
Well, Scarecrow got everybody. I mean, at one
I
point.
mean, yeah.
It
So
wasn't
here's
fair.
here's a fun story about Scarecrow. So
I'm ready.
that was 27 was my first year actually finally attending,
Okay.
and Scarecrow was one of the last houses I did.
Yeah.
And I only went. I had Rush of Fear, so I only went like a few, like 7 or 8 nights, and I only got to do that house one time.
Oof.
And that one time, I was
Listen.
just not like. So we go through it. I'm so nervous, and by the time we got to that room where like, I guess like kind of like the ceiling had collapsed a little bit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
You're
Jason
done.
Jason was standing right behind me, and he had to put like his hand on my shoulder to like comfort me because I was like shaking, like I was like full on just like shaking. and
As
obviously
you should be.
the scarecrows were obviously picking on me. You know, they're like putting their hand like really close to my face and stuff. I was a wreck. I was a total wreck. I'm sure Jason loves that story. He pretty much
Yeah, that house is no
saved my
joke.
life. Yeah. I hope we have
They
something
play no
that
games.
serious this year. I hope we have something that serious this year. I think, you know what? I think Pumpkin King has a chance to be that,
You think
depending on
so?
where it is. I think if it ends up being like a sprung tent house,
Yeah.
I could see it being like that. So
And just being like replacing scarecrows with pumpkins and pumpkin heads and
man, the aesthetic, if that house happens, the aesthetic is gonna be like peak,
On point.
on point.
it'd be great if oh man, that would be nuts if somehow they made the facade like a part of the house where it was like a pumpkin field or something you had to walk through.
Mm-mm-mm.
That'd be crazy.
People are going to get wrecked before they even get in the house.
That's one
Like
thing I've
mangoes,
always thought
gotta-
it'd be cool for them to do a corn maze, but I mean they
Ooh.
tried that before, something
Right.
similar to that, but that'd be kind of cool.
Imagine
Didn't,
having like
like-
feel the screams.
Yeah, didn't
Yeah,
like
fill the
what-
screens. Yeah,
wasn't that like the Charlie year, Hurricane Charlie?
Yeah.
Yeah. The corn curse.
Literally.
I hope they bring back Mary Shaw in a best of house. Dead
Mm.
Silence is still in my top 5 houses, top 3
Oh, I
movies.
wish I could have
Wow.
gone to that
Dead-
house.
Dead Silence is so underrated.
yeah. A lot of people don't ever talk about that as a horror movie. Oh, geez, sorry. Looking at the protesting on TV, it looks like ants. Like it's so many people in Los Angeles. Anyway, yeah. So Dead Silence, yeah, it is a underrated
Terrifying.
horror movie.
Yeah.
It's a really terrifying movie.
Mark says, I hope they have some scarier houses this year. I was a wimp 2 years ago. Now I barely get scared. It's
Mm.
funny because I'm actually kind of in the exact same boat. Like, 27 was my first year finally attending. And like, dude, you can ask Chris here. You can ask Jason in chat. I was pretty much jumping at everything. Even
Yeah.
I was jumping in like Ash vs. Evil Dead like constantly. Like it didn't.
Well, they have some scary scenes, so
Yeah, but like I was definitely not composed.
Yeah.
And even like 4 or 5 runs through a house, I was still getting destroyed. But then once we got to 28, I kind of settled in a bit more. And by 29, it was just kind of like a handful of really good scares, and usually I was fine. I kind of got used to it.
Yeah, you got used to it. That's probably what it is.
Yeah. So I'm hoping this year there's something that just like destroys me. I feel like I want that like feeling when I first started going where I'm just utterly terrified.
That's why so many
Yeah.
people refer to like Scarecrow, being like
Yep.
the top, because I mean the house was intense, but it was also almost unlike anything they've ever done as far as the
Yeah.
scare structure. Because it just, to me, like that, the house is so much of a blur. I have to go back and rewatch it because I don't remember anything in
Any of
the house. I just remember getting scared nonstop.
And the videos I've noticed of Scarecrow in particular don't even do it justice. Like
At all.
I think
Never.
Scarecrow more than like any other house, I feel the videos don't do it justice. Like
Mm-hmm.
oh, it was
Too
so
many
Agreed,
ancients. Too many ancients either. Too many ancients doesn't have
Yeah.
justice.
there's only like I was pretty stoked because I actually wanted to go in 26, but I like committed to going too late and I couldn't like financially swing a 1-night ticket.
Mm-hmm.
And Tomb was one of the houses I really wanted to do. So recently the Diz posted like a HD walkthrough of it, so that was really cool. To
Shout out
finally
to
get
the
to
Diz.
see. Finally got to see that, and Ghost Town as well.
Oh,
So-
Yeah. Where's my gold?
Where's my gold?
Where's my gold?
Let's see. I want a BioShock house, dude. BioShock would be awesome.
yeah,
I've said this
game
before.
houses are cool.
Yeah.
I've said this before. I wish they would like try video games again. I know the first couple weren't super successful, but there are some video game properties that would be so good. Like,
Yep.
Yeah. Dead Space.
yeah,
Oh God, Dead Space
I
would.
think
Ugh.
Dead Space and Dead Space, BioShock, and I think Left 4 Dead would be like the top tier choices for
Left
me.
4 Dead. Oh,
The
what
Last
about
of Us.
what's that PC game? It's like you're a mental asylum.
Oh, Outlast.
Oh, Outlast.
Outlast.
Yeah.
That game's scary. That
It
game's
is.
really scary.
I can never finish that.
Dude, playing scary video games is way worse than like watching a movie.
Bro, literally.
Like
You got the
it's so much
headset on
worse.
full blast. And it's like,
It's just because you have so much control. Like you're controlling everything. It's like totally
Yeah.
different.
it's
Look like
ridiculous.
a controller.
But then you can do things in VR now, so it feels even more real. Just
Oh gosh.
crazy.
I remember there was like a Grudge video game for the Wii, and for those of you who don't know, the Grudge is like for me one of the most terrifying things. Like, she just like torments me. And,
Yeah, we don't like her.
Yeah, those like super pale ghost chicks with like the long black hair and the gown. That's like my kryptonite.
Yeah.
And there was a Grudge game for the Wii that would actually detect like how much you were shaking holding your Wii remote.
Oh,
And it would like at the end it would show you like your fear level based on how much like you were shaking. It was pretty cool.
oof. I would love a Ring house at some point.
Oh, the
Maybe,
Ring, yes. Yes.
That'd be terrifying.
Yeah. Ring and Grudge mashup house.
Oh, stop it.
I don't know if I
give
can walk
ideas.
through that. Yeah.
Anybody know what characters they has as the scare actor dining this past year?
I just got to dining, so I could tell you a little bit.
Oh.
Oh,
Come on,
I
RP
don't know if you're
tour.
talking about RP2 or just regular character dining.
I think he means like the
dining
Monsters
and
Cafe
Monsters
one.
Cafe.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
okay.
characters did they have?
Well, last year I think they had a bride, a
Igor.
Frank,
Yeah, Igor.
a Nightingale.
Igor.
Igor. Okay. Nightingales.
I think they
Yeah,
had no, that was 28.
Did they have a?
They had a-
oh
they
yeah,
had a
didn't
shorty.
they have a Killer Clowns character or no?
Oh yeah,
I hope so.
Yeah, they had a shorty.
Shorty was there.
I would hope so, yeah.
Um,
I think that was it.
I had to go back and watch the video.
And then of course the bride.
Did they
and
have
Frank.
anybody from House of a Thousand Corpse? No. Captain
Nah.
Spaulding.
No.
That's a missed opportunity there.
Yeah, they could have had the whole gang: Otis, Captain Spaulding, and Baby. I'm the one that brings it.
I'm the one that brings
I'm
the
the one
Christmas
that brings.
candy.
Yo, that's my favorite trigger sound.
There we
I
go.
say that all the time.
I'm the one who brings the
Oh, I'm
Christmas
the one that
candy.
brings Christmas candy. And it comes on to say that boom. Yeah, that's the
And
best.
she's like, "Who's your daddy?"
So good. You know what audio trigger I really loved last year? It wasn't like a line, but it was in Universal Monsters. It was kind of that sound that like the Mummy made when he came out. It was like kind of that Egyptian
screech?
like
It's cool.
no,
Alright.
not even like the roar, but like the like Egyptian like boom, that sound.
Yeah, that thing
I don't
is
know why, but I
crazy.
was like, I love that.
And the effect with it. Oh,
Dude, those mummies
And-
were intense. They would get so close to you.
They were
in that
so
maze.
close.
yeah,
So
that was a
good.
mix.
So good. Let's see. Don't they usually have the first house announced by now, or at least the tease? They usually have like 4 houses announced by
they're
now.
usually like 3 or 4 by
Um,
now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be a fast announcement season.
Yep.
Um,
Either they're going to roll them out in 1 week, or it's going to be like every week throughout July or something. Or
Could you imagine if they just did a full drop? Like they just dropped it all at
Just
once.
like
That would be
I would
nuts.
lose my
Here it
mind.
bam.
That would be like sensory overload for me. Like I wouldn't even know what to think. I'd be like, what should I think about for the next week? Like,
I just have to make like an hour-long video just to go through it.
So, what is your most
Um,
anticipated house this year, based off spec?
based off spec, it's
Yeah.
the most recent map. It would probably be Terra for me.
Okay.
But who knows? I feel like it's such a fluid situation this year, and I was reading like the rumors and the speculation board, and like some insiders have said like, yeah, this year it's really hard to predict what's happening. So,
Yeah.
what's yours?
I'm gonna have to go with pumpkin
Pumpkin. Okay.
for now
Hmm.
until they announce more things.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Yep.
soon. Oh, Hill
Hill
House.
House.
Oh man.
Yeah, come on. Hill House.
Hill House.
I
Yeah.
keep forgetting
Yeah,
about
it's
Hill
got to be
House.
Hill House for me.
Yeah, sheesh.
Although
Blend in with the sets.
I
Oh,
keep thinking like Beetlejuice could be just as much as much fun as we had in Killer Clowns last year, Connor. I think Beetlejuice could be like that.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be very
Yeah,
fun.
Beetlejuice is gonna be
Especially
fun.
because I grew up watching Beetlejuice over and over, so I know like all the lines to it. I know all the scenes, so it's like what Killer Clowns was to you. That's kind of how Beetlejuice is going to be for me, where I'm like, oh, that's that character, and that's this song, and that's that scene.
correct.
Mm.
So it could be a really, really fun house. Hopefully,
Yeah.
and you're gonna, leave the house dancing, obviously, to the
Oh
song
yeah.
"Shake Sonora."
Oh yeah. Let's see. Wait, did everyone share their most anticipated house currently?
Jamar, what's your most anticipated so far?
Hill House.
You have. The Evil Within is a must-do game for how. Yeah, that game's insane.
You heard that game's scary.
Something that has the Psycho Scarapy Home for the Holidays format that really felt like walking through in a full neighborhood. Dude, I hope if they do like a mashup house, we get either Blood and Guts or that in there for a scene.
Oh God, I want blood. Blood and guts. I want the
Yeah,
sequel.
I want the Conjuring universe in some way, dude.
Oh,
No
Yeah.
kidding. I would
I want
love.
the
so
Switch.
bad.
Doesn't everyone?
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
Hopefully sometime soon.
Jason's
Fine.
wondering, have they started casting yet?
No,
Not
I
yet.
don't think so. Emails haven't gone out, I don't think, or else we probably would have heard about it by now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, from the interwebs.
What does that say? Hey, Zombie Chris, would you go in if they make the Nun a haunted house? Yeah. I mean,
That would be
I'm
terrifying.
I
I'm
like
not
the profile
terrified of
pictures
the
of
Nun.
Nun.
I would go in.
I would run, but I'm going.
Yeah, same.
Yellow contacts, and she's just. Oh no!
I don't
Oof.
know if you guys remember the scene, but you know how she's behind like the portrait and then like she
Oh,
runs
yeah.
towards.
They would have to have that. They
They did
Oh
that
my
in
goodness.
the Warner Brothers horror event.
Yeah, they
They
did.
had that exact scene, like they do it where you see the
Dude,
hand
I would have
creep
lost
out
my
and then it
mind.
lifts up and she comes running out.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
you got to look it up. Like it's their houses are more like it's like an interactive, like story almost house. It's not like a walkthrough type of experience, but yeah, they did the Nun portrait scare.
Oh, I would lose my mind.
I love Devour Them by Dracula.
Yeah, that
The
house had lots of good
Devour
audio
them.
triggers.
I don't even remember like hearing any of the EPROMs. I was just so like looking around and enjoying the house too much.
I have to say, I'm still saying the Sid, dork and all of that. Still.
Also, from Yeti, what the hell are those things?
Those things, they're everywhere.
What is
Yes.
that? Shrimp hand.
Shrimp hands coming out of the wall.
Shrimp hands.
What is shrimp hands?
Please elaborate.
Yeah, is that from
Mind
this year? I'm confused. Shrimp hands.
Shrimp hands.
That's a stumper. I'm
From
trying to think.
Beetlejuice.
Oh.
Beetlejuice. Shrimp hands? Why do I not remember this?
Oh.
To be
okay.
fair.
Yeah, in the party scene, he means the shrimp hands coming out from the bowl. Where it grabs her face.
I
and then
see.
I was like, what?
it's the
I
scene where
see. I see.
they'd start doing the singing of Deo.
Yeah. To be fair, I need to watch that again. I haven't seen it in like probably at least a couple of years.
Oh, you're gonna
So-
see you're gonna see how
Definitely.
like Beetlejuice is definitely a '90s movie because there's like Beetlejuice is a real life villain today. Like as much as he groped,
Oh,
like he
he's so
gropes,
raunchy.
he
Yeah.
gropes, he spits, he's like grabbing his privates. Like he's an outrageous character.
Yeah. And he says some things I'm not sure would fly
Oh yeah,
nowadays.
Oh
they're not
yeah.
gonna do
Very
the
dicey.
the nice blanking model scene. Where
Oh no.
I would
No.
love that, but they're not gonna do that. Although in the movie he doesn't cuss. Well, he does, but in the edited like TV
Yeah.
version, they just play like a noise over it. So hopefully they can still do it. But
If they do
Yeah.
if they did corpses, I'm sure they'll make Beetlejuice just as bad.
Yeah, it'll have
Yeah.
its raunchy moments. It'll have its raunchy
Yeah.
moments, you know. It won't be PG, like some people like to say Halloween Horror Nights is going. It is not.
oh, that would be cool, like a pepper pepper
Oh, the
ghost.
football
effect,
team?
Yeah,
That would be cool.
Oh
yeah, they can do that. They
man,
just build the stairs and then you put the scrim thing over it with the
Oh.
projection.
I
there
think
is
would
so
have to have,
much.
beautiful.
The daughter floating. That would be cool.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
There's so much imagery in that movie. Like it's
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
can
such
picture it
a
already.
Yeah,
artistically, it's gonna be such a cool house.
Beautiful.
Like
it'll be fun. And then when it goes to the afterlife,
Yeah, I was about to
it's
say
going to
that.
get scary then.
Mhm.
mhm.
And also the
Yeah.
Beetlejuice snake thing. That's going to be terrible.
Oh,
Oof.
I think it'll be
bro.
a house that has like a decent amount of comedy in it, but I don't think it's gonna be a walk in the park.
No,
Like
especially the scene where she's like when they're trying to scare the new homeowners, and she's
Yeah.
knife holding the head.
yeah,
Like it's
Yeah,
gonna be some like some good imagery.
I do think I think it'll be scarier than Ghostbusters for sure.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
Bingo.
So. Well, we've I gotta say we've done it again. This group we've gone almost 2 hours now.
What?
I love the last one. I'm so glad we had another one. I was waiting for this.
Yes, we were we kind of knew we were gonna bring you back on eventually, but you know, maybe not necessarily the very next show, but it was like, well, the parks have opened back up. These two have gone, and it was fun last time. So it's like, well, why not?
There's always good times with you guys. Always.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to have you guys on when maybe everything gets announced, and then we can kind of see what you guys think,
Mhm.
see what you guys like, maybe what you're interested in, what you're least interested in based upon descriptions and
Hype lists.
hype
We'll
list.
make hype lists.
I feel like 30
100%
might be like
down.
another 2011 with all good houses.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough year to make a hype list. I mean, it's always
Sure.
tough, but like, it's gonna be exceedingly tough, I think. So, I don't really have much else to say. I
That
don't know
is
about
it.
you guys.
Anybody in the chat, you get your last minute quick fire round questions, any comments, concerns,
This is where we'll answer any question.
any
We already
question.
talked about like cereal and stuff.
Yeah, we
today,
talked
so
about
it wouldn't be
each
too weird.
cereal.
Yeah.
Talked about the
But yeah.
Universal merch. We talked about the parks opening. And no, either one of these cannot get you into the park, or they can't do you any favors other than scare the pants off of you.
Correct.
No tickets for you.
So while we wait for any last minute comments to come in, Knights of Horror has sent in a couple bucks via super chat. Thank you so much.
Hey,
Knights of Horror, you're the man.
where's it?
Or you're the guy. It's in chat.
You're the
there.
man.
Yep, you're the man, or the two, because there's two of them.
There's three now.
Wait, there's three?
Yeah.
Did I miss this in our discussion earlier?
Oh, they added the new member. Like I want to say it might have been like last.
Oh
month.
yeah. Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I realize this now. I've made mistake, but
Yeah, so we are doing this in regards of everything that's going on with protesting in the world right now. So if you want to donate live, down in the description box, there will be a link. You can donate there. If you want to do super chat, that's cool too. But super chats are a little funny. But either way you want to donate, that's great. You're not pressured to donate, but it is going to a great fund, the Minnesota Freedom Fund. So links to that will be down in the description box. So thank you guys for that. Thank you guys for all of the donations tonight. Thank you.
Yes. And then Nights of Horror, I'll go ahead. Since you donated $2 there, I'll go ahead and match that in the PayPal right now.
Hey.
Shout out to Nights of Horror.
Got to do it. I'll match it.
Hype is getting real. Hey, there we go. Great show, guys. The hype is getting real. Yeah, it is.
Yes, sir. I can't wait, man. I cannot wait.
Soon.
Daylight comes and now I want to watch Beetlejuice. If you could pick any house to bring back and give a second run through, what would it be? Any
Killer
house.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Oh, you had that. Any
Cabin in the
house in
Woods.
entire history. Dang, that's
In the
hard.
entire history, I would say probably the Forsaken.
I would say Jack Presents.
Oh man.
Okay.
I gotta stay here.
Oh shoot. This is a tough one. If I
Colorado.
say the original director's house, I get to see Ghostface. But Jack Presents was really good. Damn, that was good. And Scarecrow. And Scarecrow. I would love to relive that too. Dang.
Oh, I forgot about the first American Horror Story.
I guess I have to go with Jack.
Yes, sir.
Fair enough. I think
Like
that
it,
one would
Chris,
be
like it.
that would be pretty high on my list too, because then you kind of get like the best of a bunch of worlds,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and you get to see Jack. So,
But technically, it's like I could go even deeper. Like if I brought back the original Dead Exposure, would I see myself in the house?
Dude, I was about to say the same
It would
thing.
be weird. It'd be like, oh
that
wow.
would be crazy. That's a good point. I like to think that yes, you would.
But I guess this just means they brought it back like they did American Werewolf, and not like you get the time travel like through the house again. It would just be them doing like, oh, we're bringing back this classic house.
Yeah.
Hey, SoCal, what's up? SoCal
I'm so
donate
sad.
$4.99. What's up? Hey.
Shout out
Hey,
SoCal.
Make sure to check out SoCal Exploring. Links will be down in the description box, as well as for Nights of Horror as well. So check out both their channels. There's also a thing you guys are doing. Keep it up, boys. Hey, the Body Collector is modern day.
That would be
I
pretty
feel
cool.
like
You mean modern day like you're walking around like regular like New York City? Like
I mean, I do kind of feel like we're gonna see Body Collectors this year.
yeah.
With the
I
whole
still
Terror
want Body
Crisis.
Collectors
Terror
versus
Crisis.
Nightingales.
Oh,
Mm.
I still
okay,
want that.
okay.
Interesting.
Let's see.
Jason. Great show, everybody. Fingers crossed we have a great HHN season. We'll donate Viva the link in the description. Thank you, Jason. Thank you.
Yes, sir. I meant to ask you, Chris, what scare were you in Dead Exposure? If you can remember.
What scare I was?
Yeah.
I was in the originally I was in the scare above, and then some things happened and that scene got scrapped. Me to the mannequin room, I guess, where it's like you walk in and it's sort of a long, sort of not long, but it's like a hallway where there's dummies on the side of the wall. And then the next room, it's like there's hanging like dummies. I was in both of those.
I would have a field. You would have a field day. I know you had a field day in those rooms.
Oh yeah.
It's hard not to have a field day in Dead Exposure. That's one of the scariest houses of all time, they say, and you were part of that, my friend.
Yes,
I
sir. That's
the
iconic.
original idea of doing that weird strobing house.
It's crazy because
Picture
like
noises.
yeah, it's crazy because that's how you got your name. It's like zombie because you were zombie into exposure, and then CT because you're from Connecticut.
Come on,
It's
now.
it's
Come on,
crazy.
Connor.
I feel like I have to get that in there like once per show.
Wow.
on that note, yeah. So just one more
like the
time.
one you didn't care much for the first time. Oh.
Oh, like that? You mean like to give them
Um,
like another try?
Yeah, like if they brought it back and you're like, oh well, let's see if this is better this time around. I'm gonna say Dead Waters. I've always wanted to
wait.
kind of.
You're telling me you didn't like Dead Waters?
No, I thought the house was okay. I didn't think it was.
Okay.
What? Blasphemy.
Ooh, not blasphemy.
Okay.
Yo, what?
My heart hurts right now.
Same, honestly.
That's what I'm saying. I want a second chance to relive it, just to be like, oh man, that was better than I thought.
I didn't go through this house, but I've seen the video. I'd like them to take another crack at Resident Evil, because the original Resident Evil house was like not that great, but it's such a good property, and the remakes have kind of like made it popular again.
I could see that.
So I would say Resident Evil.
And then you get through and you'd be like, yeah, this. Now I can see why they don't do video games. Well, that was a waste.
Waste my hour and a half wait.
I want to see like an Alien versus Predator remake.
Like that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't get to go through this house, but I'll say The Spawning.
Ah, wow.
Oh,
That would be a good one.
That was my house. Oh God, why would you want to go through that?
Oops.
No, I mean, I'm sure visually the house would have been cool if they just updated monsters. Yeah.
Well,
Yes, sir.
I think that's a pretty good stopping point.
That is a slam dunk. That is it, folks.
Yeah. Just
Dally hoop.
one more reminder that we have a PayPal link in the description if you feel so inclined to donate to the Minnesota Freedom Fund. A couple people have used Super Chat as well.
Yep.
I went ahead and matched Knights of Horror's donation.
And also,
SoCal donated as well.
hey, also thank you to Luke for coming on earlier. You could check him out. The RIP tour along with Helping Hands. Not Helping Hands, Helping Hands. Whoops. Helping Odds. Sorry about that. It's a great. They raised quite a bit of money. So
yeah,
definitely check that out. It's a great podcast featuring all of these great folks telling a lot of great Horror Night stories. Is $1 to get the episode, but it's well worth it. It's a whole. It's a lot longer than this. So definitely check that out.
Yes. And I've also went ahead and put the link to Minnesota Freedom Fund one more time in the chat, and I'm going to go ahead and pull up Helping Haunts here, and I'll put that link in the chat one more time as well. It costs $1 for the episode, and it's like $5 if you want to be entered in a giveaway. They're giving away tons of stuff, and it's all listed there in the page. So, yep.
Yeah. You want to check these guys out? There you go.
Hey.
Thank you. Follow.
Follow
the boys.
Oh man, I love that.
Look at that overlay. You guys are such frequent
header.
guests. You guys are such frequent guests now that you get the fancy Chris.
And there's Connor as well. He's got some different
there's-
numbers.
I know. I could not make it simple.
I wish you could just change it to Connor, Florida, like your.
I probably could. I guess.
Watch
but
us
then
say
it's
like this name has already been taken. You're like,
yeah, it's like who took it?
it's your doppelganger.
Yeah.
Except for he has like short hair or something.
I'm, you know, I might have short hair at some point
At some
this year potentially.
Uh-oh.
It
Oh,
does
that-
need a cut. It needs a cut like right now.
That is a T.
But I might have to cut it like even more for potential like future opportunities and stuff. You know, work. Not every place is down with the long hair.
Theme Park Addict says Tuma Agents would be his pick to go. Go ball.
Go ball. I don't know if that's on the table. I don't think that's quite there.
It would have to be. It would have to be like 95 degrees the entire like rest of the year for you to probably consider that. Maybe
No, probably not even then. To be
not
honest,
even.
nah. I need some hair, just a little bit of hair. You know?
just. All right, guys. Thank you all for coming on. Thank you to our guest. Once
Thank you so
Thank you guys
much.
for having us again.
Guys are
Yes.
the real MVPs.
The
Y'all are
MVPs.
Yeah.
For having us.
This will not be the last time you all hear from these two.
We
Yeah,
got plenty more times.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll see them in the fog, but you'll also see
Yeah.
them on this podcast sometimes. Thank you to
All right.
everybody. We are done. That is it. I don't remember the episodes, the numbers. We're never professional here. Yeah. That is it. This has been whoa. I hit the PayPal in a second. Much love. During the fridge for spot doodles. There we go. Hey, doodle creep.
Ooh.
We are out of here. Adios. Thank you. Good night.
Have a good one, everybody.
Have a good one, guys. Stay safe.
There, and
Have a
peace and love.
have a great night.